Halo guys, salam Dimas Lopez. Jumpa lagi bersama saya Dimas Senopati. Apa kabar semuanya? Semoga selalu dalam keadaan sehat walafiat dan dilancarkan segala aktivitasnya pada hari ini ya guys. Guys, pada video hari ini Mimin akan menampilkan seorang guru vokal cantik atau guru musik sekaligus ya, yang sangat penasaran dan sangat terpesona dengan suara-suara tinggi dari Dimas Senopati. Bahkan beliau sangat terkejut kenapa ada dari orang Indonesia yang seperti ini. Nah, daripada penasaran seperti apa reaksinya, langsung saja kita saksikan. Mari kita tonton.
We're going to be taking a look at Dimas Senopati. I hope that I said that right. Singing the fantastic cover, What's Up from the Four Non-Blondes. So I'm really excited to see what he's up to with his vocal technique.
Guys, jangan lupa sediakan headset dan juga kopi ya, biar tetap semangat dalam mendengarkannya. Oke?
25 years in life is still trying to get out that red big hill of hope for a destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should that the world was made up of this brotherhood of men, for whatever that means.
Okay. First things first, I want to say this isn't 100% live. I know, don't shoot me. But you can really clearly tell that, I mean, look, there's like multiple guitars going on in the background. We're going to take it for what it is, which it sounds like a really unedited acoustic cover, which is really cool. Sounds like a great sound, lovely thick vocal fold contact. You can hear like that little bit of constriction coming in there, and that's created by the vocal folds either being pressed together a little bit harder, or the false vocal folds come over just a little bit over top of the true vocal folds to create that lovely constricted sound. Let's just go back on that.
The world was made up of this brotherhood of men, for whatever that means. And so I cry sometime when I'm lying in bed, just get it all out what's in my head, and I'm feeling a little peculiar.
So much going on there. I love this. You can hear that when I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed is too. And I love that the vocal folds are just opening on that. And I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed. And then you're coming back and down into that lovely thick vocal fold. And then you can get out what's in my head. And then he's going, and lovely bit of constriction coming in there. Now again, constriction is when the false vocal folds just gently come over top of the true vocal folds to create a distortion of that vocal fold undulation really, or the vibration of the vocal folds. And that's what's creating that little disruption of the sound. It's so cool.
Mantap, keren.
So I cry
Yang mantap ya guys.
sometime when I'm lying in bed, just get it all out what's in my head, and I'm feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream from top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, ah, yeah, yeah, ah, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on?
I have to stop it there. I know, because there's so much that's going on right now, and I just like love the song. But when you can see that, hey, yeah, 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 and he's got a little bit of that, hey, yeah, no, it wasn't a growl, Zoe, it was a bit of constriction. What he's doing is not my forte. I'm more like into, hey, yeah, yeah, and the growls at the beginning, but what he's doing is a little bit of constriction at the start, and that's something that I'm working on. But you can see the tongue. Watch what he's doing with his tongue. Let's just go back on that.
Mantap. Dia memang paham dengan vokal ya guys. Keren.
Watch the tongue, watch the tongue.
And I say, ah, yeah, yeah, ah, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? And I say, ah, yeah, yeah, ah, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on?
Did you see that there? The tongue's coming really far. Hey, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's high for a dude. But notice the tongue was really far forward. Now, we know from some very, very recent great research coming out of the US from the fantastic Carrie O'Bear that we need more tension in the tongue in order to stabilize the larynx. Whoop, whoop. Check out my free singing lesson available in the description below if you would like to get a handle on your tongue. It'll also help you, honestly, like loads. The tongue needs to be far forward in order to get that tension in the tongue and in order to make the space within the mouth smaller. So we're wanting to make the whole space smaller, and you can see that the front of the mouth is more of a trumpet shape. That's going to help us to get that lovely thick vocal folds.
Luar biasa, komentarnya luar biasa ya guys.
Holding back from sounds like he's just really throwing everything except the kitchen sink at the song. So you can really see that, and I try. He's pulling back the front part of the tongue. Now there is a little bit of tongue compression. And again, this all ties into the why the tongue is so important for our singing. And what he's doing there is he's the bunching up of the tongue is going to cause that sort of like it's going to increase the volume, but it's also going to kind of make the sound a little bit presser. And I try. It kind of gives the sound like a little bit of a crunch on it as well. Sounds even more rock. You'll see quite a lot of rock people do this. And then he goes up. You see my video up here of Adam Lambert, but he does the same. False institution. He doesn't quite do that. Let's just watch that again.
Every single day.
Pull back tongue.
For revolution.
And then he puts for revolution. And he pushes the tongue forward. I love it. It's so much fun to play around with the tongue. Honestly, play around with the tongue with your singing, because it'll make such a massive difference to like, oh, okay, I just found a new type of resonance and stuff like that. So I've got to keep an eye on the time because I'm like recording between students today. Time schedule things. You consider he adds in quite a lot of growl there, which is growl is the aorta noise like knocking against the back. Break. Let's just keep watching.
For revolution. So I cry sometime when I'm lying in bed, just get it all out what's in my head, and I'm feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream from top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say,
I'm sorry to interrupt in the middle of that chorus, but I just noticed that he was like ticking to the side a little bit. Now, that could be a whole bunch of things. That could also be just part of his performance that is telling me that there's a little bit of tension going on, and that's absolutely fine. I'm just saying you don't have to do that in order to hit that note. You also notice that he sort of pulled back instinctively on his shoulders. Now, what he could be doing there, obviously I'm not him, so is anchoring into the back muscles there. So you go, and I say, hey, yeah, yeah. It's really going to help you to reach those high belt notes. Actually, if you've got a bit of a band, that's something that you can really do, is to pull on a band. So let's just keep watching because that was insane.
What's going on? And I say, ah, yeah, yeah, ah, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? And I say, ah, yeah, yeah, ah, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? Years and my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination.
Mantap, itu dia guys, reaksi kita hari ini memang luar biasa ya. Siapapun yang mereaksi Dimas gak akalan kecewa, dan juga view-nya juga terus naik ya guys. Itulah reaksi kita hari ini. Terima kasih banyak bagi yang telah menonton, dan jangan lupa nantikan video berikutnya dari Maksa Reaction. Terima kasih banyak.
Thanks for watching.